The Vikings and the Lions have met 126 times. Twice a year, every year since 1961, with the exception of 1982 because it was the strike-shortened season. They only met once. They've never met in the playoffs. This feels like a playoff game. It is clearly the biggest game ever between the Vikings, who lead the series 80-44 with 2 ties. It's been lopsided for all these years, but now the Lions are the better team. Here's Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Vikings, on the looming showdown in Motown with the Lions.
It is going to be an absolute challenge going to on the road, very hostile, very hostile place, and a team that's had a ton of success. And we have nothing but confidence for the team we're going to play this week, and we've got to go earn it with really great preparation late in the year. December football was something I wanted to make sure we were good about, and I think we'll finish that 5-0 as we click over into January. But we've really been in January for a few weeks now, in my mind.
Oh, yes. And look, I think all along they've wanted an opportunity to rectify the loss to the Lions, and they get a chance to do it with all the marbles on the line. And
it's
sources close to me tell me that we'll be there.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be awesome to be there. I certainly hope it, and it sounds like we got a chance to.
I already got my flights.
Yeah. All right, so
I'm going to Detroit. Whether I'm in the building or not, I'll be in Detroit next
Well,
weekend.
I know you didn't pay for it, so NBC made that.
No
so obviously we're going. Yeah. Okay. So you're like, I made my flight. So I just wanted to clarify there. But the magnitude of the game, again, 2 teams with 14 wins. It's never been done before, ever in the history of football. That's crazy. Of course, the last game of the year, great season. It's been a year of heavyweights. It's been a year of a top-heavy league, and it's crazy that one team's going to get home field advantage. And to me, here's the biggest thing of this game. The other team is going to go, oh, crap, we just played a killer 4-quarter game to be the home field advantage. We lost. Now we're going to go on the road, and most likely, the Eagles and the Rams, who were sitting at the 2-3 position, they don't have to play this week. They're going to have byes. So I guess the good thing is the loser of this game will play Tampa or Atlanta on the road, who at least will not have rested.
That's going to Tampa is not going to be easy. Look at what Tampa did last year, and they were underdogs at home.
Yeah.
When people were comparing the scores of the college football playoffs, which were a crap show last weekend, to the wild card round from a year ago, because the 6 NFL initial round games were offside, 3 of them were upsets.
Yeah.
So I don't care, Vikings or Lions. The Bucs have already beat the Lions in Detroit.
Right.
If it's Detroit at Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers, if the right Buccaneers show up, and Baker told me yesterday, he feels it in warm-ups. He knows in pregame warm-ups. I woke up feeling dangerous. The more accurate is when it's time for him to spin it in pregame warm-ups. Sure. That's when he knows.
Sure.
And they could beat them. They could beat the Vikings or the Lions in the wild card round.
They're dangerous. Tampa Bay, their biggest thing is just going to be their defense. That's going to be the big thing. We've seen just about any offense that has a capable quarterback and a few receivers, they throw for 300 yards on Tampa like their defense isn't even there. And that's going to be their big thing. But to your point and where they're dangerous is their offense is going to be able to do that, certainly against Detroit. Detroit, and the way their defense is banged up, and the fact that, they're going to have to blitz because Tampa can really protect. Yeah, Tampa's a dangerous team. I'm expecting Tampa to take care of business next week against a New Orleans team that it feels like is kind of done for the year, and I expect them to be in the playoffs, but we'll see what happens.
But they are prone. They are prone to lapses.
Yeah.
And when you think they're going to win is when they just kind of like crap the bed. By the way, if the Bucs win and the Rams lose, the Rams
they switch spots.
The 4th seed.
Wow. So see that could be annoying.
Vikings at Rams or Lions at Rams.
Right. And the Rams have a week off to prepare. That's to me one of the interesting things here about the playoff scenario this year.
If you're the Rams, though, don't you try to win. I mean, who do you want to face? Do you want the Commanders or the Packers, or do you want the loser of the Vikings-Lions games? Or you just care? You're like, well, we don't worry about it. Let's just go out and do what we have to do. What's right for us.
I feel like every team is different. I don't think you can't try to play the manipulate the schedule game.
Yeah.
I think you got to play we just got to be at our best for the game, no matter what. And that's where I'd go, rest your guys, be ready to go, put a few new wrinkles in during the week that are going to be surprising to whoever you play in the wild card game. But that would be the worst case scenario. Rams lose, Bucs win. Now loser of Lions-Vikings has to go on the road and play a well-rested Rams team that's gotten basically 2 weeks to prepare.
Exactly.
And that'll be very tough, no doubt about that.
Now, in past years, as a Vikings fan who lost a lot of the zeal once I got into this business. But as I've told you before, if I had never been a Vikings fan, I never would have been in this business because it's the unrequited pursuit of a Super Bowl win that kept me locked in. Like baseball, I was a baseball guy first, but the Pirates won a World Series, so I quit obsessing over it. But I continued to push and push. And I say all that because there's a point to be made here somewhere. In past years, I would have been all twisted up about these scenarios and, oh, they're going to go play the Rams. You know what my attitude is now? Doesn't matter. You know why? Because the Vikings are winning on Sunday night. They're winning on Sunday night.
Okay.
And they're winning the next game, and they're winning the next game, and they're winning the mother effing Super Bowl this year.
Oh, wow.
They are.
Damn.
They just are.
Damn, he's calling the shot.
I'm locking into the roller coaster, and I'm going to enjoy the ride. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.